Hey guys, it's me, the Trout Wrangler here. We're fishing Mountain Pond right now in Brookfield, New Hampshire. Now this road about 50 years ago used to go all the way up. To the pond and past the pond. The road into this is class 6. Looks like someone used to be walking up along here. I used to get some little natives right here when I was about 5 or 7 or 8 maybe in the 2000s. But of course, these people obviously fish this, so can't imagine anything left. Give it a shot though. Hey guys, so I just wonder where that goes. I don't know. So this is a very remote road. As you can see, there's a lot of washouts right here. I don't think my Explorer can make over this, but it's gated off, so it can't anyway. But yeah, this. Oh, if I don't make it back, you'll know that something ate me, or a psychopath stabbed me or something. So the road used to be right here. This is decades of washouts, severe floods, you know, stuff like that. Now, don't know how far the pond is. My gut's telling me to be careful, so I'm using caution. So, yeah. Might be able to film the whole walk in there because, you know, it's too remote. Oops. Might be a moose or something up here. Moose are just as bad as bear. If you startle them, they'll just trample you. Now this is also a snowmobile trail, see? Snowmobile trail in this winter time. These right here are little side trails. Go off in the woods. The ear just popped. I think I'm up in elevation. So yeah. Oh, I'm in really bad shape. But I can still do it. So that's a runoff that runs off the trail. My Uncle Ned's probably watching this saying, oh yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, Mountain Pond, or Mountain Lake, as they call it. It's not even a lake, it's a little 12-acre pond. The fishing game say that they stock this pond with big trout, you know, big 9-pound, not 9 pounds, but 3 or 4 pound trout. And the fishing is very sensitive up here. And yeah, this road used to be perfectly passable in the 50s and 60s, but when the Boy Scout camps up here closed in the 70s, they stopped maintaining it. And what was that? I don't know. And you close it off to public, so only four-wheel drive vehicles from government officials can come in here and stock and whatever they do. Be very careful. I'm not hearing a lot of birds right now, so it could be just me walking through here. It could be something big out here besides me. These like little rock walls right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna film the whole walk in there because my camera's gonna die, but you know, let me film a little bit. It gets really wide right here. See this? You can fit my truck through here. My truck can make it over this. This is not a problem, but there's a lot of washouts and gullies and ditches you gotta look out for on this road. And the fishing game heavily govern this pond, so you know how in the Northwoods Law, the fishing game department are watching anglers from like a distance. See this? See that right there? That's from ATVs coming up here in the wintertime. Just look at those treads, they scrape up in the rocks. Guys, want to see something cool? See those little holes right there? It's a woodpecker. Woodpecker did that. I keep hearing shit out here, like it might just be me walking, but it's awful quiet. The only thing I'm hearing is that woodpecker. Woodpecker holes, I just showed you. The road in here wasn't as muddy as I thought it was going to be. Well, that's just my vest. Heard like a, come on boy. I know how remote and sketchy this road is. Especially if you're unarmed, without a pistol or a knife or anything. Gosh, I gotta walk all the way back when I get... I gotta walk all the way back when I'm done with this. I don't even know how far in I am. I could run, I could jog back, be quicker, but... I don't know. I don't think they've stocked this pond in probably a couple of years. And when they did, it was just a light stocking. They don't put like 700 brook trout or anything in here. And I don't think they report either. It's just one of those unknown places. It's me and nature right now. That can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. Good because, you know, nature is beautiful, but you don't know what's out here in these woods. See this? That's from the skids of the tracks on the snowmobiles. They scrape up the rocks, so you know it's an active snowmobile trail. Now, Mountain Pond is a trout pond, a designated trout pond, so you can't fish it in this winter time, so these people are just enjoying the ride. But they don't have to worry about bear in the winter time because bear hibernate. I'm out here in a after hibernation. And black bear, unless they're feeding after you know, hibernation, they don't usually bother humans. But because they just get out of hibernation, they are out here feeding. And I'm easy prey to them. So I don't have a knife on me, I don't have a gun. I want to buy a 44 Magnum, but you know, it's not like Australia where you can just get it like it's a water pistol, you know. A lot of crap you gotta go through to get a gun up here. And I don't really want to, you know, legally, of course, you know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So, if I keep talking, maybe the animals will know I'm here and they won't come near me. Anyway, yeah, this is a long walk in. I gotta take a piss too, by the way. Oh my word. This road just goes on forever, man. It's on forever. Oh my word. So I don't know if I'm gonna conclude this in my next trout track or if I'm gonna make a video out of this. I keep looking back because you don't know if there'll be like a bear following you because we're a coyote. I'll end up like that beautiful girl that died in Canada and from a coyote attack. The road gets real wide right here. So the dam's right, this is the pond right here. That's Mountain Pond, or Mountain Lake as they call it. I keep turning around when you're walking because you don't know if something's going to jump out at you. This goes all the way up the mountain, but I'm not going that far. I never did, never want to. So this part's maintained. Is that dam right there? So there's a sign for anglers. Open season, taking species. So I pretty much should be careful right here. There's a nice pool right here. Looks like you can walk right across the dam too. Now I hadn't been here in a long time, so they say there's big trout in this lake pond. I see a canoe right across the road there too. So yeah, I'll just come over here and throw my worm in here, and I don't think I'm gonna get anything with a fly, but some teal or some kind of teal duck or something over there chirping. So anyway, this is the Hanson Brook. What happens is Hanson Brook runs into the lake, and then it's dammed up right here, and then it goes downstream down there. So I'll quit yapping and I'll start fishing. I can see how this would work in like a environmentalist thing, you know. I'm kind of afraid I might get something real big here. I don't have my net on me, so I can't net it if something big does hit. Somebody said that there's a little 10-inch trout in here. Yeah. What was I thinking? I was gonna get a bite. Yeah. Not be able to see them if they were in there. So line your rod and cast away. Nah, this must be picked clean. There must have been something else in here. Alright, I'm gonna call it it. I'll go fish downstream again. If I had my little... In fact, I could go down there and wash my face in that water, but it's probably got moose piss and stuff in there. Because it runs off the mountain up here somewhere. The people come up here all the time and fish, but they're probably just as disappointed as I am. So yeah, I'm not... If the trout are biting, that's a good sign. I was wondering if they're biting. Just gotta find the place where there are actually some good sized ones. That's a trick. And in the state of New Hampshire, you can't keep bass until June 15th, I think, because of the spawning season. So I can't bag a nice smallmouth and try that Mad Fisherman seasoning on it. It's called lemon pepper. Try some lemon pepper on it, you know. But that's some really good seasoning. I go good on a bass. Okay, I gotta walk all the way back. It's all downhill from here, so it should be easier. And it's starting to mist right now. Terrific. Well, unless I get killed by a bear or a coyote or something out in these woods, I'll see you guys back at the truck and we'll try some other place. Yep. Well, we've a pretty good day today. I didn't catch too many trout, but that one little trout I caught, one little 4-incher, did make the season. So I gotta edit this when I get home. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure. We're at the station right now, the gas station. My grandfather went to use the restroom. He put my two bait casters in the front seat here, riding shotgun. So I got my freaking my heavy duty my medium heavy bait caster and my Ozark Trail medium rod. So that's a pain, but hey, whatever it is. So see you guys later. Peace.